Howdy, folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2004, and today we'll be going to Pocono for the second of two races here. Earlier this season, it was Dale Jr. who won the Pocono 500, so the Pennsylvania 500 going to be the final Pocono race. Brickyard, Watkins Glen, some good tracks coming up. Let's check out the standings real quick. So we're 96 points over Gordon. We're the top of the points here, so that's really good. Let's go check out the shop. I don't think we have anything we have to do in here. Nope. Everything's still overhauling. So I guess that's a good thing. And let's go and get our Pocono car ready. This is going to be a lot of fun. Pocono is a good track for us, but it does create a little bit of uncertainty with the pit strategy. Anyone could really win this if they nail the pit strategy correct. So, car rating of 82. Let's go to Pocono. Alrighty, folks, qualified on the pole. Of course, the outside pole sitter is going to be Rocket Man, Ryan Newman. So, the Pennsylvania 500, let's go ahead and head trackside.
Welcome to Pocono Raceway, located in the heart of the beautiful Pocono Mountains for today's Pennsylvania 500 on MRN. What can we look for on this unusual track, Barney?
Unique is definitely the word for this racetrack. First of all, there are only 3 corners, each of which has completely different banking, which also means there are 3 straightaways. And guess what? They're all different lengths. This is one tough racetrack to prepare a race car for.
The McDonald's car seems to always finish in the top 10.
Oh yeah, to have an average finish in the top 10 for the season is mighty impressive. It can often be the difference that wins the championship.
Michael Waltrip joined DEI at the start of the 2001 season and got a win in his very first race for his new team.
He followed that up with some very impressive runs at the restrictor plate tracks. He's always had a knack for drafting, and with top-notch equipment, you'll be sure to see him up near the front.
An impressive average finish record for Kyle McCoy.
Man, he is amazing. And what a boost towards the championship that gives him. You don't even need that many wins if you're finishing in the top 10 every week.
Alrighty, folks, here we go. It is time for Pocono. We're past the halfway point in the season, so you got to start thinking about the last 10 races of the year. You know, after Richmond or Darlington, that's generally the championship picture really comes into play. So to get as many points right now to kind of set us up for that championship run is going to be tremendously important. Of course, Jimmy Johnson, he could be a favorite to win today, but I think Tony Stewart's going to be the car to beat. I wish Kenny Walls could win a race. That'd be cool. He has one in this playthrough. Inside of the 48 here. Should be able to get around there. There we go. 20 laps here. We're going to just bump draft the 12 into the corner. Oh, God, that got us all screwed up there. Unfortunately, Ryan Newman is going to lead a lap here. But it's okay, though. It's only lap 1. Pit strategy here at Pocono is always all over the place. You're going to see cars pretty much pitting with a 6-lap window. Lap 7 to lap 14, give or take. So, I mean, that's a lot of strategy that can be played. Pocono's a big track. 20 laps seems like not much. But when you consider this track is borderline as big as Indianapolis or Daytona, 20 laps is a lot. Because this is based off the 500-mile Pocono race, not the 400 that they run, or what is it, 356 or whatever the biff they run nowadays. Johnson's going to throw a bad block there, so I'm just going to let him have the position for now, or we could not get slowed down in time and bend a little bit of sheet metal. Go to the outside here. Should have enough momentum. Can we get up to Ryan Newman here? Don't know if we'll be able to make the pass. It's kind of risky if we shoot right there. Or he can completely leave the lane open. Drag race off the corner. Try to side draft. Don't want to make any contact here. We're going to block Johnson. That's another lap led for the 12. Newman's going to continue to run us down the bottom. I'll let him have the first corner. I think we can pass him on corner exit. I'm not willing to make contact right there. There we go. Let him kind of ride up a little bit. Come on, come on, come on. Still blocking us all the way down to the grass, man. That is incredible stuff. Definitely don't want to go too wide here in the corner, but I'm not too happy about it, so I'll give him a little bit of a love tap there. Probably got damage at the front. The front looks pretty square. Jeff Gordon's coming to the mix now, as well as Earnhardt. Earnhardt did win the first Pocono race. He might be able to get Newman here. He's going to be very aggressive now. He's a 40-point rival. We're going to go all the way down to Timbuktu. And we are still side by side. Should be able to clear him here in turn 1. Oh, no. Keep it down the bottom. Don't want to make him a 60-point rival, because then he's going to start hitting us. Very aggressive racing here at Pocono. Newman still not giving up the spot here. Okay, there we go. He braked early. I was about to let him have the position, because I don't like going in this corner too wide. If you screw up, you're really going to screw up. And there we go. Finally completed the pass. And we can kind of hopefully get our first lap win of the day. That'll give us 5 bonus points. That'll tie Ryan Newman in that regard. But the most laps led bonus is still very much in play. Stewart's going to be in 3rd there. I believe, yeah. No, it's Earnhardt that's in 5th. I thought he was in 4th. So now the pit strategy starts coming into play. I truly don't know how to predict the strategy for this track. This is probably the hardest track to really predict when to pit at, because I have seen it every time we go to Pocono. I've seen drivers, they'll pit on lap 7 or lap 8. They'll pit at lap 13 or 14. And I've seen drivers win doing both. So I have no idea. I have no idea what we're going to do here. Because you want to stay out, lead as much laps as possible, yes. But what if you get a caution, right? You know, what if you get a caution, or heck, what if someone pits super early? Let's say, hypothetically, Tony Stewart. He pits really early. Well, if we stay out to lap 14, he's going to have all that time to run us back down with those fresh tires. And by the time we get out of, after our pit stop, we're going to be so far behind. I don't know. I mean, there's so many scenarios here, and that's why Pocono, without stage racing, Pocono makes a very organic finish, because that's why you see fuel strategy, because everyone is trying to one-up their opponent here. The same thing can be sort of applied at a Michigan or an Auto Club. There's a lot of strategy to be played. Lap 6 should have some cars pitting the next lap. I think we've led, 2 laps here? Newman led 3 or 4. So if we continue to stay out front for the next 2 circuits, that should give us the extra 5 bonus points match to Newman, who is falling apart pretty quickly here. And as predicted, Tony Stewart really showing he is the strongest car in the field right now, outside of ours. Tire wear does play a factor here at Pocono. I've said this a lot of times. Tire wear at a track like Martinsville is bad, right? But it is 10 times as worse as at Pocono. Because at Martinsville, yes, the track is extremely small, but you're only turning very short radiuses. If you're turning a short radius at Martinsville on bad tires, no big deal. But if you're turning a gigantic turn like at Michigan, or like turn 1 at Pocono on bad tires, you're going to be really giving up some track time. I would argue that 35 to 45% of your time on this track is, in the corners. It's a lot to give up. Come on, 8 out of 10 here. Come on. Get that corner exit. There we go. As predicted, cars are on pit road. Looks like about maybe 7 or 8 cars that have came down the circuit. We're halfway on fuel. Come on now. Come on. No. Don't start sliding on me, car. Not yet. Come on now. Keep digging. All right. We're starting to give up that track time. And this is why I mentioned, if Tony Stewart or someone was, looking, hey, let's go down and pit, they would be gaining a significant amount of track time each lap. I mean, you could be gaining 1 or 2, maybe even 0.3 of a second each lap because of how bad our car is going to start sliding. I'm having to lift more and more each corner, so this is going to be very, very interesting. Yeah, everyone's pretty much in our way here now, because the 6 car at 133, They're not going to be competitive for a win, but they're going to be faster than us with the new tires. So we have to dodge them. Like right now, the 133 car is about to put us up in the wall. I want to let them go. Just go. Gas it. There we go. I'll let the 6 car go if I can. I don't want to be in anyone's way. Come on now. Come on. 6 car, unfortunately, is the driver is not any good. It's not Mark Martin if that's what you're thinking. It's a replacement driver, Clay Dixon. He's not exactly the brightest crayon in the box or the brightest mallard in the pond, and he's already got damage on the left side, I think. So, halfway point here. Who's in the top 5? So Stewart, Earnhardt, Gordon, and Newman have not played their cars yet. They have not played them yet. So they're staying out. They're going for a long-term strategy here. Ooh, we almost hit the 6-car bumper. Oh, we got contact up here. Something happened. We got a Stanley Steamer, and it's going to be the 1 car of Jeff Green. Wow, that could have been really bad. Everyone slowed down, so I'm not sure if there was contact or the AI just reacted very aggressively because they slowed down a bunch. All right, so who's going to peel off first? We'll get an interval update here. Can't tell. I don't think it's any in the top 5. Whoa, 1 car. Or, I said 1 car. I'm looking at the position number 1 at the top of the screen like an idiot. It's the 6 car. So, let's see. Earnhardt pitted. So either Kevin Harvick passed him or Earnhardt pitted there. So that tells me that the 8 car, and you kind of have to be on top of all the other competition. The 8 car is going to be gaining a lot of track position on us. However, the one thing that could save us here is that we have a very big lead on Earnhardt. I think it was about 3 seconds. So as long as he doesn't gain 3 seconds on new tires, we should be in a good spot. Now, that orange car is getting closer and closer. He's definitely better on old tires. He's about, what, 1.3? No, 1.4 back. And, oh, we got a closing car here. I'm just going to let him go. Just let him go. That would have been a really bad squeeze play. And as you can see, the right front is completely roached. Oh, boy. Anyone else pit that time? No. I don't think. Oh, no, Newman did. Newman did. So that's Earnhardt and Newman. They've already came down pit road. I'm worried about that 8 car, man. He won this race earlier this summer. So if he plays the right strategy here and wins this thing, we're going to be screwed. The good news is, though, we almost had the most laps led locked up, assuming Newman does not resume the lead. We should have that locked up. I'd like to pit next time by. Come on, number 6. I got to get around. You got cars about to blend on the racetrack. Oh, whole lot of speed right there. Yeah, that was risky. And now Benson and 41 car. They're just going to hot dog on around here. Yeah, just let him go. Just let him go. No contact there. Oh, boy. So our tires are roached. Stewart's getting much closer, which I'm kind of shocked. I mean, the 20 car is significantly faster than this on old tires, but imagine how good he would be right now with new tires. I think that's a missed opportunity for Tony Stewart. You got to go out there and try something. Is he pitting? He's pitting. Oh, no. Risky. Oh, dang it. Speeding on pit road there. I seen the 20 come down, and oh, boy. Well, if that's going to be fun. How y'all doing out there, guys? Make sure to give the video a huge thumbs up. Knock on wood. Hope and pray to God we get a good pit stop here, guys. This is this is going to be bad because we're going to have 5 seconds lost on pit road. We had a 3-second lead on 5th place 6 laps ago. We know Earnhardt has very, very good speed, especially with the new tires. So we're going to give up a lot of track position there, plus the 5-second penalty. I mean, this is not good. So now the 20 car, 24, even the 29 are out front ahead of us. And now we're going to have to find a way to get around them. We got cars on the racetrack here. We're going to be extremely careful. Oh, Sadler's right there. He's going to check up. Thanks, bud. Oh, almost right over the 29 there. That could have been bad. So we got up to speed faster. Come on, come on. Get out of the way. 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 Come on, come on, come on. All right. So lap 14 out of 20 here. If that blue dot is Earnhardt, and sure enough it is, that means for us to win this race, and this is why I talked about it, guys, someone's going to win this race on a crazy pit strategy. That 8 car is gone. I don't care how good tires we have right now and how good of a race car we have. That might have just won him a huge Pocono sweep of 2011 because he is checked out. McMurray's going to get to the side there. Thanks, bud. Letting 2 championship contenders kind of duke it out here. I need to get around Kevin Harvick. I need to get around Kevin Harvick. I got to take a little bit of a risk here. So I can try to pin him down just a little bit there. There we go. We pinned him down there. Force him to give the position. And thank you. He has blocked me plenty of times, so it's all fair. Whoa, we don't need that. So now the picture starts shifting from winning at Pocono to, well, how can we get a top 5? Now, we do know some of the other cars up there are going to be dropping off the pace pretty good. So we should be able to find a way into our top 5 position. 5 laps at Pocono is a long time. Contact with Harvick there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Whoa, high entry there. Gotta throttle it. The best way to do the tunnel turn is to gas out of the corner. I mean, it looks like you're going to hit the wall. You feel like you're going to plow into the fence like a New Hampshire. But no, you have to throttle out of the tunnel turn to get a great launch. Sometimes I don't like doing that because if you mess up, you're going to hit the fence. You're going to lose all your side force. However, when you're trying to advance positions, make it up a 5-second penalty, you really need to take those risks. 48 car on the outside. Ooh, we're going to get loose in the entry. Jeff Burton having a stellar day. Come on now, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Got to get a draft off Johnson here. I mean, we're running out of time. 4 laps here. I need to get around the 48. Extremely aggressive entry there. 48's going to concede the position. Thanks, bud. And look at the 8 car. I mean, look at the gap between second and first. You got to be talking about a 25 to 30 car length. I am so sorry, Jeff Burton. That was really aggressive by me. Kind of just, pretty much just overran. Oh, boy. Jeff Burton's not going to be happy. Sorry about that, bud. All right. So we're running 7th. There is a whole bunch of cars right in front of us. Got to keep digging. Got to keep digging. Come on now. I mean, we can catch that group of cars up there. If we push this car to this limit, we can get up to second. We're not going to win this race. Earnhardt, go ahead and start getting Budweiser cans in the victory lane because he just won this thing. Unless he blows up and throws a rod, he's going to victory lane. So we've already established a Pocono sweep for the DEI camp. Now, who's going to get second? Who's going to get the points? That's where everything's going to be on the line here. All right, 19 out of 20 here. This is go time. Gas it. I mean, I'm going to take as many risks as possible to try to get that top 5 at least. We need the top 5 for the sponsor obligations, and Kenseth and Bobby Labonte, 2 cats on old tires, really struggling here. But it's going to be a point net gain for Stewart, Gordon, and maybe Newman. Oh, sorry, Labonte. Come on, Kenseth, get out of the way, buddy. Look, I understand you're slower than dirt, but man, you got to move. I'm going to use them up. I don't care. Look, my theory is this. You're going to get a top 10. You obviously didn't have a fast car. Just stay out of the way. Now we have the 5th place position. This is where I needed to be. Top 5. We already had the pole, which is one objective. Top 5 is the next. God, dog. I mean, we just Tokyo drifted in the corner here. Full throttle on the outside, trying to make the momentum work. Too little, too late, it looks like it's going to be. Come on now. I mean, we're going to have to full song the tunnel turn here. Final time in 2011. Gas it. Oh, big momentum off the corner. We didn't hit the fence. We nailed that. Big momentum. Use them up. If you have to. Oh, we killed too much momentum there. We shouldn't hit the brake that last second. Coming off the turn, we're going to hit the fence. We're going to come down. Want to hit Newman. Not going to let him get that position. Somehow, we're going to come away 4th. If you're just tuning into the series, as Earnhardt wins, me and Newman have a very heated rivalry in this game. Love Newman in real life, but in this playthrough, we're definitely rivals. That was a wild finish. If I didn't break that second time, we would have had a shot at the 20 and the 24 there. But hey, 4th place, I'll take it. Ow. So that was a fun finish there, guys. Let's check out the results here. So we did get the most bonus points. It was only Newman, Earnhardt, and myself that led laps, thankfully. So Gordon didn't get any points, Stewart didn't get any, etc. Right at the top 10, it's going to be Jimmy Johnson, Waltrip right outside the top 10, as well as Sadler. Great run right there in Craven. Check out Nemechek, 15th. That's a good run right there for that camp. A lot of good runs. I mean, think about this. Chase Montgomery up there. Really, really good stuff. Even a top 25 for that 19 car is a pretty good run. Just go to the bottom of the barrel here, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Of course, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Try to upload these every Monday, every Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for all your NASCAR diecast shopping needs, if you want to get 164s, 124s, hats, t-shirts, you name it, you want to get free shipping, make sure to check out my promo code down below. Next time you're at Circle B Diecast or Plan B Sales, any orders $20 or more, use the promo code Diecastbuffet at the checkout box, and guess what? You're going to save shipping. You're going to save a bunch. I mean, imagine if you want to get a 124 diecast and they tell you, oh, it's $10 shipping. Well, nope. No problemo. Imagine getting a whole bunch of 164s and they tell you, oh, it's $10 shipping. Nope. Ain't got to worry about that, guys, with the code. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you're having a great one. Diecast Buffet. Signing off.